Few things we're going to be talking about in this video. Obviously the Watford match preview, touch upon Sheffield Wednesday, also the massive heartfelt messages what people's been leaving throughout the country, not just football fans, for Bradley Lowery, and also Sheffield Wednesday supporters. Massive credit to them. They've raised £17,000 up to now.
Subscribe to Josie and Steve. Get on it, come on.
Alright everybody, welcome back to another match preview on the channel. This one's for Sunderland versus Watford at the Stadium of Light on Wednesday. So it was back to winning ways after a frustrating defeat against Cardiff. The lads huffed and puffed, they just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. It was a different kettle of fish against Wednesday though, and I was very disappointed that we only scored 3 goals in the end. Now, first things first, score predictions. Quite a few of you's got it right, Stephen being one of them. Now, with me and him are tied 1-1. It is Peter Smith. I wonder if you two were really at the back any chance. B Good, 1973. Allison Bradley. Jackson, 87 SAFC. Jack Dover. Zyland J, 5768. Chris Godson and Craig GSY. If you want to get involved, leave a comment on this video. Your score prediction will mention you in the next match preview. Right, this is the important thing I want to speak about firstly. I did a video the other day regarding Bradley Lowery and how disgusted I was at them two little rats of Sheffield supporters, if you want to call them that, who, obviously you've seen it by now. There was massive outcry of not just football fans throughout the country, just general people who've been commenting on that last video. And I went into a bit more depth on TikTok, and to be honest, I didn't hold my tongue like I did on YouTube. And it's amazing the amount of support and just how many hearts Bradley Lowery actually touched. Like I say, Sheffield Wednesday supporters, this was just 2 supporters. It wasn't a minority, it wasn't a group, it was 2 idiots, 2 little rats, where Sheffield Wednesday supporters, a massive credit to yous. Yous outed them, and not only that, they raised £17,000 as making of this video for the Bradley Lowery Foundation. You know what, hats off to yous, credit to yous. There's always been a mutual respect there from Sunderland supporters to Sheffield Wednesday supporters, and they've just went above and beyond for what happened after the game. So the Sheffield Wednesday game, from an outside point of view, looking at it, what's going on off the pitch at Sheffield Wednesdays, it seems as if it's having an effect on the pitch. The players look like they're lacking a lot of confidence. There was no real game plan, no direction of how to approach the game against Sunderland. And they were standing off us, but they weren't engaging us. There weren't any discipline either when they were sitting deep. Also, I thought Diaby had an absolute shocker, one to forget for him. And obviously we spoke to a lot of Sheffield Wednesday supporters online, and they were saying that we're going to get battered. And after the game, a lot of them said they can't believe it was only 3, me included. I was shocked that we didn't, put a few more past them, as they like to say that they're a team who was playing with low on confidence, and it was clear to see. Obviously they're having problems with the manager as well, and the manager is not selecting certain players, and fans are scratching their head at why certain players are getting picked over others, where, it's clear to say the game plan just clearly isn't working at the minute for Wednesday. I hope it does turn around for them, and I pray to God the days stop up. But Sunderland on the night were brilliant. As bad as what Sheffield Wednesday were, Sunderland were also brilliant. Burstow probably had his best game for us, and his pass for Clark's goal was outstanding. It was Pritchard telling him, get it out wide quick. So he passes it out wide to Clark, and then Clark obviously does the rest. But Burstow also won the penalty. His little spin in behind was mint. And we're starting to see the best out of Burstow now. I thought Clark, he'll tear you apart.
What a start for Sunderland.
He really will. Like the song says, he's the best winger in this league. You name me another winger who's as good as Clark. He's joint leading top goal scorer at the minute, and he's playing out on the wing. Obviously, he does what he does. He gets the ball, it sticks to his foot. He glides with it. The way he runs with the ball, it just sticks to his foot. He drifts inside, and then when he hits it on his right peg, it's only gone one place, and that's in the back of the net. I thought Hume and Huggins were outstanding as well, getting forward. Roberts was outstanding. There's been a lot of debate, Bart or Roberts, Bart or Roberts. I can see the argument for both, but my God, Roberts. There was one time in the game, the ball come out to him, he controls it with ease. The player comes steaming in, the ball got a bit of height, and so he lifts it out with the player, and he sent Patterson into the stands, basically. I thought Patterson as well, for us, the goalkeeper, he was there when needed. He was there when called upon in the later stages of the game, as we just took it out to second gear, because that's where we were all game, and we put it into first. They had a few chances Wednesday, they did, but Patterson stood strong and he made some good saves in the back end of the game. Also, Ballard, my God, Ballard has scored again from centre half. Ball comes in, Diaby, he was all over the pitch. He was like Bambi on ice. He was slipping and sliding, didn't know what to do. Patterson come in, tried to get there in time, but Ballard steaming in, moved him out the way, bang, headed it in. Ballard, I like to give a defender man of the match if they've had a good game. Ballard was class all game, but obviously Clark was man of the match. Look, when I had a solid game also. Right then, everybody, moving on to Watford on a Wednesday night. I'm hoping that we can make it back-to-back wins and, start to close the gap between us and the top two spots, which, the way the lads are playing at the minute, when we do come to play Leicester, it's going to be a very good test, and I think that'll be an eye-opener to see where we are at the minute as a team. But Watford, the last two games we've played Watford, we've drew 2-2. Hopefully it's not 2-2 on Wednesday. But Watford, they've currently got 9 points. They're in 20th place. The last game they got beat 3-2 off struggling of late Middlesbrough. So have their fortunes turned around now. The game before that, they got beat 3-0 away to Leeds as well. In the last 3 games, they've conceded 8 goals. They've conceded 13 all season, scoring 13 as well. They've lost 4, drew 3, and won 2. The one of them, they did beat 10-man Birmingham in the first game of the season, the big QPR 4-0. They have some good players in the squad, and players who we've gone after keep an eye on because they can punish you. Jamal Lewis, previously of Newcastle. Also, they've got Ince, Brazilian Matheus Martins, who's on 3 goals. Also, Rajovic, 3 goals. Apologies, I've butchered that. And Bio, who's got 2 goals and 1 assist up to now, the striker. So, listen, I know Watford are down in 20th, right? And they've only got 9 points. But literally, listen, there's 37 games to play yet. We've only played 9. There's 37, and there's so many points to accumulate from now till May. So I wouldn't worry too much about league position. And I know that sounds crazy coming from me, because after every game I like to check where we are in the league. But no, look what happens to Preston. Preston were top of the league for a while. They've dropped away now. So there's far too much game time to be looking at the table just yet. But hopefully we can make it back-to-back wins and put another 3 points on the board. With all that being said, my score prediction for Wednesday is a Sunderland 2-1 win. We are going to make it back-to-back wins, and that's my score prediction. Remember, everybody, hit the thumbs up. Go and check the Bradley Lowry video out if you haven't seen it already. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.